Oh, I see a live stream coming up
Yeah?
for 9:10. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yep.
I don't
Live
actually know
stream.
when it's gonna go, so I'm gonna wait to do the intro, but we can like talk like, man, comic burrito and stuff. Yeah. And now
Well, I'm gonna post that we're live.
there's gonna be okay, yeah, we are live. So this is a comic burrito, a podcast. I'm Todd.
I'm Cole.
It's not. It hasn't started. Oh, I'm
And
Nick.
he's
It's started.
Nick. Son of a
No, it's
it's
going.
a
It's
lag,
going.
man.
And I like how
Oh my
right
god,
here
every
is
week.
our logo. Right, you put our logo right there.
I did.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know. You might be backwards though.
No,
No, you're right. Yeah, you've got
right
things
there.
in the prep.
I can see. I'm looking in the thing, the sign.
It's fine. It's how it looks on my screen, so it's all good.
I'm rocking back and forth in the feed right now, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
Woo.
Did you only post on Twitter? I'll post on the Facebook group.
But yeah, anyways, and we should have a chat box if one of you wants to test out the chat box thing.
How does that work?
If you chat in the live stream, it should pop up on the
Oh.
live stream. Theoretically.
I'm signed in as Comic Breed.
Uh-oh. Mr.
Yeah.
Lag City over here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That
That's
got
not
real
good.
weird. Yeah.
So laggy. If you're hearing us, you're frozen and yep. And there goes Nick.
But,
Oh no.
Well,
This is Comic Burrito minus Nick. I'm Todd.
yeah. I'm Cole.
And that's
Nick
not
should
Nick.
be there. But if you're here, he'll probably come back at some point.
Maybe.
I said some. I don't know. I didn't
hold
see
on.
anything.
I was just checking the.
Got
Got
weird
it.
again.
Good.
Well, we
No,
can
I'm
hear
here,
you.
right? I'm here, right?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can't see you.
No. You hear me?
We can hear you.
I can see you guys.
Now I can
you're
see you.
oh man, so lagged.
Yeah, you're lagged out
It's
though.
lag city. In
Why?
very low quality.
Well, let me jump out and I'll try to jump back in.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Oh, perfect. There we go. Take that off. So, hope everyone's doing all right. We're doing some technical issues because Zoom changed their security stuff a lot, so we're scrambling a bit. But you know what? It keeps things interesting. So while we're down a burrito,
Yep.
what have you been doing this past week?
Well, I mean, still working from home. The weekend, did it snow this weekend? Nope, it snowed during this week.
No, during the
So-
week, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to finish some yard work, which needs to be done, but obviously it snowed. Besides that, I mean, I definitely read a good amount of comic books, but I also bought Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, you're in my
So-
camp where video games
Yeah.
are taking over a little bit.
I've only played probably 2 hours of it, maybe 3, and one of them was on my lunch break.
That's
So-
not my camp.
Yeah, yeah. You still hard on Animal Crossing?
Oh, dude, I'm able to like mold my island now over the last week, so I unlocked terraforming. So I've gotten like real into it. It's gotten real detail oriented, but I actually was starting to cool on that. So
Nick-
yeah.
Nick said he can
restarting
barely
his
hear
phone.
us, so I don't know if our volumes are low. I'll check on my phone real quick. If there's anyone else that's live here and you can't hear us, let us know. Oh, I can hear us just fine. Weird.
It's almost like he's having technical issues, and it's not us. It's almost like that.
It's almost like that. But should we go into talking about what we've read or wait for Nick?
I don't know. I've been playing Spider-Man. We can
Ooh.
keep talking about video games. Mine's actually comic related.
Nice.
I've been going back through Spider-Man because I 100%ed it back like when. Okay, Nick, good job.
Well, one of us is here. Oh, cool. I can actually see. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can see some of those in the corner, but not all of them. That's definitely. Oh, obviously we're lagging because it's live, but.
Whoa. Yeah. So. Oh, admit. Okay. Here he comes. Oh
I didn't
my.
realize it.
Oh my goodness.
Nick is connecting to audio.
I can bring Comic Burrito back. Perfect.
Oh, now you're sideways.
Now he's vertical.
I was
Killing
hoping he
it.
did that on purpose
Now
to
turn
just
it
like.
again. Turn it again and
Hold
see if
on.
it'll correct it.
Yeah.
There it
Yeah.
is.
That's what we had to do before.
Yep.
I think you're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Boom.
So perfect.
Sorry for the delay.
Flawless.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
great. Go us.
It is 9:16.
Hey, better late than never.
No, yeah, hold on. Let me turn my sound off. There we go.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. So I was just talking about Spider-Man.
The
because,
Spider-Man?
yeah,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Philip Spider-Man from Connecticut. He is an accounting. He's an accountant for an actuary firm in Boston. It's a really cool game. You just do actuary tables and then like deal with also the expenses of the actuary firm. It's good times.
I like that.
Yeah. So I've been going back through that since I 100%ed it before. I'm doing New Game Plus and gonna do the DLC this time because I haven't played the DLC. So I'm real excited.
Yeah, I downloaded them. I let my buddy borrow it, and then I went over to his house one night. Like he had a party, and he was like, "Take this back with you." And I was really drunk, and I just was like, "I'll get it later." And I put it back, and I was like, "Well, now I really wish I had that." But I do a Final Fantasy, so. Nick, you been playing any games?
I started replaying Arkham Asylum, the first one, because I bought I don't know if it's 2 or 3 games, but it was like a multi-pack and it was like for $15. So I bought it. I've played through Arkham Asylum once before. But it's been so long that I want to replay it before I play City. So I've been slowly going through that.
Nice.
That one, I like that one. I don't think I finished City, but
No.
I was just a lot bigger, and then I stopped playing games, I think, at that point. So
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I haven't played like any games. I played a little bit of that just because I'm staying up a little later because I don't have to go to work as early as before. So I've stayed up and played a little bit, but not like before.
Yep. So
right.
I actually got something in the mail today.
What'd you get?
From Black
Oh,
Mask. I got my Black Mask book. So I got Ballistic. This one, it was said it was crime related, so I got it. It looks very like kind of cyberpunky, not really, but like futuristic, like kind of crime. Pretty cool.
Ooh.
I'm excited to read that. But I also got We Can Never Go Home. And Todd, I just was flipping through this and I found a page that you will love. You ready for this?
Oh boy, I'm ready.
Look at all those 9 panels.
That's actually 18 panel.
18
Well, yeah, but it's 2 pages.
Yeah, it's an 18 panel. I'm fine with 18 panel.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny is I realized earlier that we've made references to Todd's hatred of 9-panel stuff, but we haven't published that
the video,
that episode
Nope.
yet.
It's an inside joke as of now.
Inside joke that no one gets. Yeah.
It'll make sense. Maybe on Monday.
No,
No, we did
think so.
another one before that.
I don't
Oh,
think
maybe
so.
not.
I think it's another one and then another one. So
Ah,
I think it'll be in a couple of weeks.
well, eventually you guys will be
What's
there.
up, Lost in Comics?
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
What's up, fella or fell or Bella?
I know there's two of you guys, so. But yeah, I'm
So
really excited
What's that called?
to read We Can Never Go Home.
Nice.
This is written by Matthew Rosenberg, who actually liked my Twitter post today. But he also wrote Four Kids Walk Into a Bank and Hawkeye Freefall. Those are the books I know him from.
That's
so,
okay one.
yeah.
I haven't read any of that.
Not a big. He doesn't like the Hawk guy.
The Hawk guy, you're not a fan of?
I do. I just haven't read it.
Yeah.
It very well could be some of my favorite stuff, but I haven't read it.
I like it. It's surprisingly good. I mean,
it could be
it's
the best
different.
thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's definitely different than like Fractions run, but
I really liked Fractions.
I mean,
Run.
yeah,
Fractions
that
run
good.
of Hawkeye is my favorite Marvel I've ever read of anything, and there's like nothing else really close in competition for me personally.
That's fair.
Maybe Planet Hulk, but yeah, that was great.
Hey, Mark. Thanks for joining us. And everyone.
Yeah, and we did get up to 50 subs.
Yeah, did you-
Giveaway.
At some point today, I'm just waiting for people to come in, make comments. But yeah, we'll be giving away this Action Comics #1
Reprint.
reprint.
First print, right? It's a first
Yeah,
print.
it's a
Reprint.
first print. I'm
Reprint.
95%
Reprint.
sure.
Reprint. Oh my God. It's a reprint.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. It is a reprint. We cannot. I can't afford the $2 million for the
Are
lawsuit.
you sure?
So I'm not a part of this. It's a reprint. They
It's a
can
reprint.
claim something differently. I am not. I'm not a
It
part of
is.
this.
It is the Loot Crate first print.
Loot Crate first print. That's very misleading. It's a reprint.
Technically, maybe it was the first thing printed on that day.
Wow, a first print.
A first print, yeah.
That would be absurd. Thank goodness they don't do crap like that, because that would be like, oh, it'd be the worst.
Have you guys
hey,
read
Chris.
that?
It's Chris, not Oscar.
Ah, so he must be out as Rapido saving the town. I have not read Trans Metropolitan. I think
Nope.
that's how you say it. I've
Good
heard it's
looks
really
dope.
good.
It was
Um,
good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what is it about exactly? Maybe you were the
Yeah.
best person to ask that question to. Is that just book?
Yeah, it's there's a lot going on in that. If you like Warren Ellis, that's a great book. Yeah, I wasn't really in the mood for it this week, but it was a Hoopla credit that someone recommended it, so I rented it before they ran out, and so it was like I had 3 days to read it, so I kind of had to go through it quick, and there's a lot to it. Yeah. It was
I don't know
fun.
if I've read any Warren Ellis books.
I think he did Injection.
I've heard some people don't like him from what I've heard, but I think some people really like him.
That would be very fair, because both of those books, Injection and this, I've both read and like hated for a time, and then you finish it and it's like, maybe, yeah. Like I feel like it's the type of thing that if you could reread like 5, 10, or 100 times, then maybe you'd start to get it. But it's above Hickman probably for me. So it's just, it's way up there.
You have no chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's But I liked it. It was fine.
So another book.
Very graphic. Very graphic. Don't let your kids read it.
Nice. I finished this last night.
It sounds like
The
I'm
Seven
peeing,
Deadly Sins.
but I'm not. I swear.
This is actually at the end of the book. It says that it's Z-Chun's first book that he's ever wrote. Granted, he apparently wrote stuff for Gotham and Once Upon a Time, but I really like this book. The art's pretty cool. I actually saved a spot. This was a pretty sweet. I mean, it's later on, but I don't think it's really gonna mess with anything. Just
Ruined.
like one full panel
Whoa, cool.
combat scene.
That's dope.
But it's essentially these like 6 prisoners. Pretty much, I don't know a lot about the story of the 7 Deadly Sins, but each of these characters represents one of them.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like,
It's kind
I
of
would
that's a
assume
thing that
this
fiction
is like
has done.
the good, the bad, and the ugly kind of vibe. They're all trying to do something that's overarchingly good, but they're not good people.
Nice.
But it was fun. The first issue didn't really. It took me 2 issues, so I'm glad I actually bought it because I did kind of reread these. I might have not gotten it if I didn't.
I read just the first one thinking I might like it, and then after reading the first one I was like, nah. It was lower. It wasn't bad, but there was definitely other ones from TKO that I wanted more.
Yeah, I think it took a few issues to kind of get the ball rolling a little bit. But I really enjoyed it. I think the art's good. I mean, for a first graphic novel, I think it's actually pretty good run.
Hi, comic book poser. Yes, we had some we addressed it earlier, but we had some technical issues with Zoom, Nick, and YouTube. So yeah, we took a little bit of extra time. But yeah,
everything's fine now.
Yeah, everything's great. Nick is no longer lagging. We're all in the proper places. We are apparently working, and everything is going according to plan. But yeah, thanks for joining us.
Did Cole decide, or did we decide, and I just don't remember, of how you were going to give that book away?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of waiting, like it's a live stream, writing down people that have left a comment. So if you're in here watching, just leave a comment. We'll probably end up doing it towards the end of the stream. But if you're not,
we can do something more fun than that. What if anybody who comments, write down a number 1 through 1,000, and then we'll do a number generator, and whoever's closest gets the comic.
Well,
okay.
That's more fun. Another layer. Yeah. It's another layer.
That's fine. So just comment a number.
No, 1 through 1,000. Let's not get crazy.
1 through 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you
and just out of pure curiosity, even like other hosts could comment a number, right? Like hypothetically.
Weird. I said 2 and it was 2. That's so weird.
Huh.
What? And it is Nick's fault. You are correct. Thank you. You are correct, comic book poser. That's all you should have heard. Because it's Nick's fault.
Yeah, Zoom, I think Zoom changed some security settings, so just getting everything together betwing all of us.
Nope, it was Nick's fault.
No, it was me.
Shut up, Cole. It's Nick's fault.
But mainly,
I did. Not only was it me, but I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay. I'll be the number writer. I'll keep track of people's numbers.
Okay. Grabs it out.
I heard 42069. That's great.
I was just waiting for him to see it.
We're only doing whole numbers, so
we're gonna round it up to 421.
No, 42069. So if it's somebody else can pick 420. It's like Price is Right rules. Then it would be below or above. You guys are boring.
So 421.
No.
It rounds up.
If it was 421, he would win. Thing. But somebody else could pick 421, and then he's screwed. It's hilarious.
So, Todd, have you done any reading this week?
I played Spider-Man the video game. I played Animal Crossing. I read some Nailbiter. Because that's my, I keep coming back to that one. I do love it. I reread Earth 1 Green Lantern, which is amazing. I love that book.
Who wrote that? Because I was reading something about that earlier today for some reason.
Yeah, who? What? 1 second.
Was it Matthew Rosenberg? Maybe. No, I think I'm way off.
It is Gabriel Hardman.
Oh yeah, he was giving out commissions. I think he draws, maybe.
It's a good.
It's what is that new thing going on? Is it the comics for creators or creators for whatever they're donating to BINC? I don't know what that means, but like James Tinian did the thing with the mask that you were asking about. Do you know what that hashtag is, Nick?
What? No.
All the people, like all the comic creators, are giving away stuff for charity. Oh, it is Creators for Comics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Jason Aaron, his was he'll be on your podcast for an hour, which apparently he never does podcasts. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
We'd have to do a whole hour.
Yeah, we could just talk to him about like, hey, how good did it feel when Alabama steamrolled Michigan State in football? He's a huge Alabama fan.
There you go.
I bought Southern Bastards from him like at a con, and he just wrote "Roll Tide" in it. Cole, Roll Tide, Jason.
It'd be funny just to have him on and not plan anything and just be like, so how's it going?
Yeah, you're gonna run the show for us,
Yeah.
so you ask us the questions.
Yeah. But yeah, no prep time. He's not Batman. No prep time.
So this is a question I think for you to answer, Todd. Why Comic Burrito?
Oh, because it's the best thing and the best thing. It's combining two of the best things in the world into one thing. I always also thought of it about like you put a lot of weird ingredients together that you don't find anywhere else, and you like wrap it up in like a cover, and you get like this awesome thing. So burritos and comics are really similar. A lot of ingredients and a lot of different like aspects, text, storyline, paper, ink, art, a cover, staples, because every burrito needs some good staples.
Yeah. Kite Man.
And yeah, and you got a comic burrito. So yeah.
I remember we had did it take us like 3 days or more than that? Where we were just like messaging just random things. Like,
Yep.
What about this? What about this?
Yeah. We originally wanted the Kite Man Hell Yeah podcast, but we assumed somehow
Might not go well at a certain point.
And at this point, I'm glad we didn't. I like this a lot better.
So yeah, I mean, we like burritos and we like comic books, and you wrap them together.
I read that too.
Oh, how was that?
You know, I really liked the Turtles crossovers, and this was maybe my least favorite of all of them, but it was still very good.
Congrats, Lost in Comics. I'm not sure you hit 500 posers. I see 500 poser.
I think Poser. He's talking to Comic Book Poser.
That makes more sense.
Oh.
I'm like, what are posers? Is there another like platform that the people are called posers, and you have 500 of them? That's cool. That makes sense. Congrats.
Wait,
that's awesome.
Lost in Comics, you got 500 subscribers today? Because earlier I think you guys were like under 300. So if so, congrats.
Nice. Dope.
That's a big jump.
That's a big jump. That's Evil Knievel right there, yo.
So how was that though? Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Turtles.
It was good. I didn't like it
Turtles?
as much as Batman, and I definitely didn't like it as much as the Power Rangers so far.
Because Power Rangers, Batman, Ghostbusters.
That's been my favorite. That's been my favorite for the crossovers.
Power Rangers.
It's
so
been
good.
so good.
It's really good.
Because I actually also finished today the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Batman, and I thoroughly enjoyed that to the point where I was looking at Hoopla to see if I just thought I want to kind of read just Turtles by themselves.
Yeah. So
I've been getting all the Michelangelo ones, but I pulled a bunch of books that I've been missing since the
Oh, where'd you get those from?
shutdown. No, these are just ones that I've had, but I mean, like, I want the next one.
Oh, I forgot that folklore, that was 4, and it's
Yeah,
What
the
numbers?
last
5, yeah.
Because here's like, there's like, oh man.
That got real
Was
gross.
that the last one?
What?
I'm
What
assuming
issue
it's
is
last.
that?
That's number 2.
Oh.
Oh no, I got all these.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what I'm
all
saying.
the
I was
different-
showing for comparison. This is the normal cover.
Nice.
Yeah, there's
Which is still
like
really
3
cool,
or 4 or even 5.
Back to the
different
cave.
sets.
That was very interesting.
I teleported in and out of the cave. It's very exciting.
Yeah. Who wrote that one?
What one?
Parrot.
The Ghostbusters Ninja Turtles.
Hold on, I still have it open.
Because I assume it's not Tinian.
No, I think it was Was it Eastman or no? Eric Burnham and Tom Waltz.
Yeah, that is such a good cover. I definitely have issue number 1 of that.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I have the cardstock issue.
That's the OG one.
Yeah.
And then for number 1, for the first run, here's
Eric
Batman Ninja
Eric
Turtles
Burnham.
number 2, which is dope.
So good.
Yeah. I love number 1. I'm definitely going to read number 2 because it's also on DC Universe.
3 is crazy.
Oh, they have 3 of them? Oh,
3 is crazy.
Dude, it's so good. It's so
yeah,
good.
I didn't think I'd like it.
It's so good.
I was
good.
halfway
It's fun.
through 3 and I was just like, I don't know what's going on.
There's a lot going on here. That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I read Superman Red Sun right before this. So yeah, like that was a nice little palate cleanser. Superman Red Sun is a great book. I personally probably don't really like it that much. It was really crazy to think about. And like it was sweet because there was stuff I didn't think was going to be in that book that was in that book. But yeah, it was a ton. I thought it was good. I mean,
I haven't read the books, but I watched the movie, the animated movie.
it was just kind of
Yes,
one of those
we
books.
did.
Yeah, we did.
We watched it at our place of hanging out. Not at
Our
work.
place of leisure
Yeah.
Movie watching.
Not at work. Definitely not at
Nope.
work.
No. Wouldn't dream of it.
No.
That was funny too, because we're on and with especially with like Lost in Comics, one of them, Chris, who's actually here, he was answering a question to a thing they were doing, and it was, "Have you skipped work to watch comics?" And he was like, "Well, I might read comics while I'm at work, but since we're on video, maybe that didn't actually happen."
Grabs, the current run of Turtles is awesome. I don't know if you're talking about Power Rangers, the OG one, like actual TMNT, but I highly recommend it. I love the Turtles.
Wait, you're reading like just straight Turtles?
Yeah. Have we not talked about this?
No, I'm definitely gonna consider it because it just hit issue 100.
It is at.
I'm gonna start burning more hooplas on Turtles. I've read a couple of like the originals.
I know.
but
I have
I'm-
volume 21 because I have trades. I don't have singles, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on
But,
the current run, but from the beginning and come up because it looks fun.
It's really good. It's really
Yeah.
good. Get some of that Eastman going.
Yeah, and because in the beginning they kind of like murdered people and stuff, right?
I mean, this is. Nope.
Yeah, it was pretty dark, and
I mean, this is volume 1. Look at all that Batcave in there.
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of green. Interesting. I didn't realize Turtles would be that
So
color.
I think they're at 104 because I got trades and then I started pulling singles. So I think they're at 104
that sounds right.
because this is 104.
Okay.
Sure.
And isn't Jennifer, I think that's her name,
Mhm.
the female turtle,
Oh,
yellow
yeah,
turtle?
yeah.
Isn't that a
Mhm.
thing?
Yep.
I mean, sorry. I hope that doesn't spoil anything for anyone. It's
Sorry.
pretty huge on the internet, so I mean, but Todd also does an internet. Ooh, weird.
There she is.
Yeah, I like how it looks. I mean, that looks a little bit more, I guess, maybe refined than
Yeah. I think
other
it's good.
stuff.
Yeah, I like it. It's definitely changed. Like, it's changed quite a bit. I mean, this is... That's issue 1.
Oh,
So-
that's issue 1 of Ninja Turtles?
Mm-hmm.
Like the original issue 1?
Yeah, from this run. Yeah.
Oh, from this run.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not OG
That's-
Ninja
that's-
Turtles.
I didn't realize
OG
that it
Ninja
was
Turtles
all-
isn't...
I didn't,
Yeah.
because it's weird, because doesn't Eastman start, does he write all of it?
Yeah, he was the
Yeah,
OG.
but there's been
But-
like 4 or 5 reboots.
Yeah.
But he
and, like,
starts
side
that,
projects. and-
the IDW one, he starts issue 1. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you just always see his covers on it, so I just assume maybe he also did the art. And that's one thing I liked about the Batman Ninja Turtles is all the variants I think he did.
Yeah. Yeah, I got all of those.
Apparently we're all coughing now. Well, I just burped, but
I'm not. I was last time after I choked on something, but I'm good now.
Oh, what are you drinking tonight, Nick?
We're still on the rum.
A little bit of the
Around.
bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
No.
All right.
Oh, we gotta do my kids' art too. I
Yeah,
gotta.
Yeah, we got it. We'll do that. We got a new number.
Oh, wait,
somewhere?
but I also
Yeah,
read.
Sam, welcome.
I also
hopefully you're
read.
related to
Oh,
Tom.
32. Finally, someone with double digits. I've been waiting for a
Yeah.
small number. Thank you, Sam, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Haunt. Oh, I thought you didn't you say you were out on the second arc of that?
No, the first half I was, but it came back a little.
Brought you back?
Yeah, there's 4 total, so I'm in for 3 at least. But
Yeah,
it wasn't as good of as the first.
And what did you say again? You said it was like what, Spider-Man and Spawn?
Yeah, and like Firestorm. It's like his
Oh, yeah.
brother died and he's a ghost and becomes his suit, and then he's very Spawny, Spider-Man-y kind of like secret agent guy. But it's very McFarlane, Capullo, Kirkman. It's what you'd expect.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
And I
cool.
think we both finished this book this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was
I
surprised.
didn't
Todd's-
bring mine down with me. I forgot about it.
Todd still hasn't read everything yet, but
Of what? I didn't
Oh.
even see. What did you hold
oh,
up?
Sentient.
Oh, I have not touched Sentient yet. Correct.
Oh, you should read that.
yeah, it's
Like go right now. We'll wait.
once again,
Go about your
go-
business, guys.
just leave the actual stream for now.
I'll just.
We're just gonna
read
sit
it.
here and wait.
I'll put my headphones in. You guys keep talking. I'll finish Sentient. Be fine.
I'm gonna overall, I think that is to me maybe the best TKO book I read.
Which one?
Sentient
Oh,
of the
cool.
books
It was
of the three
very
I read.
good.
Nice.
It's the only one also of the 3 books I read that I think could have a second book. Todd's blowing
Hold on.
kisses? Are those
No,
to me?
No, my wife is going to bed.
Oh, good night.
Good night,
Todd is
Nick.
blowing kisses, and everyone's blowing kisses. Good night.
No, I was just laughing at Sam King because.
Oh, here we want
apparently
to turn it. Everybody's
he
here.
spent. Oh, hi,
She runs
Jesse.
away.
Hi. The fourth member of Comic Burrito tonight.
Is Batfleck.
Batfleck.
My
No,
daughter gets really creeped out when his hands are up and I ask her to hug him.
I
Give
would
me a
too.
hug. Don't hug your dad. Hug me.
Hug me. Where are the drugs?
Where are the cookies?
Where are the cookies?
Now, Sam King apparently watched 15 minutes of the wrong video. I'm assuming one of our other live streams, which is
Oh,
fine,
nice.
because he probably couldn't notice. It's not that different. We're still talking about TKO apparently, so
Yeah.
it's all the same stuff. You're
Well, I
fine.
mean, it just happens to
You're
be where
fine.
we are with reading. And I kind of was talking to you about this a little bit, Todd, but I just got into Strangers in Paradise also.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
It's, I mean, I'm on the second volume of it, and there are definitely some very big I don't know the word, but like there's some very like adult topics maybe in that, but it reminds me of like Giant Days, but it's like these two girl roommates, and then there's this boy, and apparently maybe, I don't know, those are like the three characters, but it started in like 93 and went to like 2007. A lot of people like it, so I think he
Nice.
was at C2E2 when I was there, and I was like, I've heard about this, and like a few podcasts I've listened to talk about it, but if you're looking for something that's like less fantasy and more like slice of life, that's probably a pretty good one. Oh, and now we got A. Baker. Welcome.
Welcome. Well, thanks for joining, A. Baker. Got your name, got your number. We're all set. 556. Cool.
Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to us, please do. Hit those like buttons.
Yeah, if we hit 500 subscribers right now during this live stream, Cole will give away Batfleck.
Yeah. And maybe I'll take my shirt off.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Oh, man. Come on, guys. Let's go.
If there's 600 subscribers, he'll leave it on.
Ah, the 5 to 600 jump was way quicker than our other jump.
We did hit. We are at 903 Twitter followers.
Nice.
Woo.
So we did hit 900 before it started. I just didn't get a chance to say so. So
Philadelphia
hello.
is going to be filmed.
Hello to all the new people.
Oh, Philadelphia is going to be filmed. Man, that was one of those books where I definitely looked at it, held it in my hand, and I was like, I should
Yeah.
pick this up. But I
Yeah.
definitely didn't.
Yep, it was in my cut down phase where I had to get rid of a bunch, and that was coming out, and it was like, if I just don't start it, it won't bother me. And every day there's like a little reminder somewhere of like, you didn't get that book.
Filmed
And-
how? TV, movie, short film, claymation.
Claymation.
It's claymation.
Cool. So, how is that all there is? I said it was better than Avatar.
I said it was better than Avatar.
The Ben Wyatt claymation version.
There has to be more.
There has to be
Yeah.
more.
And I think since the last time we talked, I obviously finished Saga. So I have now read the ending of Saga 2 more times than Nick has. And not
I've
really
read
the
it
ending.
twice.
The
I've read it
post-
2 more times too.
I'm really close, but I bought the last trade
Yeah, TV.
knowing that it hasn't started back up. And so I've been waiting. And when they announce that Saga is going to start again, I want to start and I want to binge it hard so that when the new issues start, I can add it to my poll. So I just have that. Is it volume 9 or volume?
Just read
10?
it. Just read it. You need to read it.
I at this point I have to start at 1, so it's like a 8 or 9 volume commitment to restart.
I would
which I'm
just read
fine
What
it.
else
with.
are you What else are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, it took me
So many things. I'm still on
lot.
Flash.
That's a lot.
I want to redo Metal and Justice League.
This is way more
before
important than
Death
all
Metal.
of those things.
No.
Than the Flash run he's doing. The other stuff, yeah, I would agree. It's more important
Speed
than
Metal. So I was so in for Metal anyways, and then when I heard Speed Metal, I'm done. It's just all the money, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the last time
Pretty
I went
much.
to the shop. I think
I'll drop everything else to keep all Metal.
Yeah, our comic book shop's owner Don was like, what are you getting for Death Metal? And I was like, all of it. It's like
Yeah,
there's a
that's what I
lot.
was
I was
like,
like,
I'm getting death metal. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Death
I
metal.
said if there's like something that ties into a tie-in, I'll take it.
Well, it was crazy too because I did that on like the actual metal
if there's
series,
a reference to it, I'm in.
and I forgot they had their like old like in the metal before metal they had like the Forge, and then there was like the I don't know
Mhm.
like how it went, but there were like a lot more books.
There's
and
2 one-shots.
all the tie-ins. I think
Yep.
I was subbing a lot of the ones that the like off stuff went into, but yeah.
That was my first like poll, like official like event poll thing. When I started my poll list, it was like I'm in for this metal thing I've heard about, and like that was like the start of that was the start of everything.
At least it wasn't like a junker like Civil War II
Right.
or like any Marvel one besides maybe like War of the Realms. I didn't actually read that, but in the last like 2 or 3 years, Marvels have been pretty.
Okay, 2 or 3 years. I'm like, are you talking about Marvel in general? Because I've
No,
got some
no, no.
words to speak about. Okay, 2 or 3 years, fine.
Maybe 4 or 5 years even.
Stupid Infinity War stone stuff, whatever that was. Blah.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about that. Nothing came out of that. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Stupid crisis of stones, whatever. Ugh.
Todd is now the new Marvel guy, but Nick and I actually.
That I'll defend that they've done something good in their entire run ever. That's a low bar. That's a really low bar to be in the Marvel guy.
Yeah, grabs granted. I own all of Saga. I've read all but the last trade.
Yeah, you should just read
What's
the
that,
last.
Todd?
This is a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Just a bag of wine?
It's a bag of wine because it was getting too low to work in the box.
You just
Okay.
gotta at this
So-
point you gotta slap it.
Took it out of the bag. It's doing the old udder. It's the wine udder is how I
Yeah.
like to think of it at this point. So, you know. Secret Empire was horrible too. He makes good points.
Yeah. And what was there? Man, when I first started, it was this thing. I think it was called Standoff, maybe, and I got every single issue.
Why?
I don't know, because it was like.
That's a bad
comic-
choice. That's a
Well,
bad
this is like
choice.
when I just first started, and it was like I think that
when he was
coming
buying
out
2 of everything.
the same time that death metal was coming out, and he was like, "Yeah, this is like what's coming out for Marvel." What do we have?
What?
Comic book poser.
Is a Marvel
Yeah,
fan?
if we ever need a Marvel authority, you got it.
He also wants you to slap that bag, so
Oh, and that.
you gotta
He
at least,
did.
no, you gotta smack one in like just up.
What? What am I supposed to
It, you just from that to the mouth.
I don't know what to
From the
do.
mouth. You gotta spout it and smack it from the back. I don't know how you do that, but just yeah. Okay, just at this point.
Why do you always make me do that?
So I guess on other news,
I would have just said no.
yeah, you
Damn
could've
it,
just
I
said
always
no.
forget that
You didn't
that's
have
an
to make it
option.
weird. It's always an
Always
option.
forget that's an option.
Yeah, just say no, man.
I could have just said no. Eh. What's dignity worth anyways?
Not much.
I have a wine IV drip. That would actually be really dope. Like, oh, the bag disappears. But then it's just like here, and it's just whoop, right in. Sam King is 80% Marvel. Hit us with what's your top Marvel picks, Sam and
80?
and
80?
Poser.
80.
80%. There are a lot of people that are 80% Marvel.
And Comic Poser wants us to talk about Capullo Snyder. Okay.
Well, children.
You've come to the right place.
So, actually, a friend of mine, I don't know if Trevor's watching. I haven't seen a comment from Trevor, but he sent me a message today that he's never really read comics, and with all the COVID stuff, he's like, time for a new hobby. Where should I start?
Time
And
for a
he
cheap
wanted to
hobby. While we're not sure about
Yeah.
our finances, time for a cheap hobby to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he wanted to start with superhero, so I said
DCU.
Court of Owls.
DCU.
No, I just said Court of Owls.
But you can
Yeah.
for $10
Yeah.
you can all of a sudden get Court of
Yeah.
Owls. You can get access to all this stuff. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so he's gonna start with that, and it's making like I just reread this 3 months ago, and I kind of want to start again now that he's gonna start.
If he does show up, I'm gonna tell him read Nightfall first and then do Court of Owls.
He may have read that back in the day, because he did read like Dark Knight Returns type stuff.
And Poser, what's your favorite current Marvel book?
I know his favorite hero is a Submariner, I think. I think he brought that up on our last or 2 live streams ago. And I think he had a video where he bought an older run or a newer run, some sort of a run. Also, I think Nick and I read another book today.
You guys are reading without me together?
Well, we told you to read it too, but you decided not to.
Yeah, screw you guys.
I don't know what he's talking about, Todd.
You were literally invited. It's in our group chat.
We're gonna have our own comic book group with blackjack and hookers.
So we all got like a preview copy of Source Point Broken Gargoyles
from this morning. Dear
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't
super
read it
recent.
today.
So that's fine.
I mean, how much Animal Crossings did you play?
None.
You could have taken a 15 to 20 minute
Basically
break.
none. I've been keeping this house tidy.
Here's the thing. I think it's good
It's a nail
enough
biter.
to get its own either episode or wait until the full arc is done. The first issue that we got to read was very good, and apparently you can order it from your local comic book store starting at the end of the month or something like that. And I don't know. I liked it. I would maybe pull it. Maybe. I would definitely buy the trade when the trade came out.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna pull it. It is.
Take that, Nick.
I mean, Bob Sally or Saley, I don't know how you say that last name, but he's one of my favorite, I think, writers from Source Point Press. He did Ogres and Ogre. And I just recently I pulled some books from them, and I got a few other. He does another book called Salvagers, and I heard a podcast, and I thought he was saying they're like the people that replace ship parts. Like it would be like picture a book about the people that like replace ship parts in like Star Wars. Maybe that isn't true, but that's what I remember.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so it's like, like any sci-fi show, picture the people that they're like returning these broken ships to.
Yeah. That's awesome. Those are like my favorite things. Also, I do read Immortal Hulk, Sam, and it is amazing.
I've read some of that.
It's incredible. That's one I am current on. I love Immortal Hulk.
Wait, is it Incredible Hulk or
it's an Incredible Immortal Hulk.
Here's an issue of it.
Nick was having
his sweet covers.
Covers are sweet.
And I think somebody else mentioned the new Hawkeye, so I guess since my Marvel box is next to me.
I think he said Hawkman. Yeah.
Okay.
So just kidding. Hawkman is different.
I'm assuming he meant Hawkeye though.
Yeah,
because we're talking Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Hawk guy.
So from what I can tell, it seems like maybe.
Also, I do love Doctor Strange, so that's awesome. Is it a good jumping off point of this Doctor Strange? Because if it doesn't need anything else, I would love to read new Doctor Strange. And then I I do love symbiote Spidey. If that's a run that's happening right now, I could get totally invested in that because I love my Spider-Man, and because Spider-Man's been on my pull list as long as Green Lantern has, basically. Spider-Man is like a thing, and I love Venom and Carnage. I love the symbiotes; those are like amazing. So, and symbiote Spidey especially. Oh my god! There's a point in the game where somebody's like, he's talking about going to like a formal thing with like the officer lady, and she's like, oh, do you have a black and white suit? And he's like, and I'm like, I love it. I'm just like, he does, and it's the best one. And I just love that because symbiote Spidey's amazing.
So I had my buddy who asked about like basically best jumping on point for Batman. I told him Court of Owls.
Yeah, that's fair.
What would you say for Spider-Man from your experience of reading that much? Like, where's a good Spider-Man jumping on point? Because I really like Spider-Man and want to read it, but I jumped on like Spider-Man 1, like 1960s.
Do you want to like get caught up to current through singles?
No, I just want to read really good Spider-Man. I don't mind going back as early as possible.
I have some really like nice childhood memories with like with Riley and like Scarlet Spider and like Clone Spider-Man. I've heard people do not like that, which is fine. I have a big like sentimental part of my heart for it, but
sure.
I would highly recommend Superior Spider-Man. I really loved that. So the unofficial end of Amazing Spider-Man that happened when. Do I need to worry about spoilers on this?
Not that. I think I own like the 5 trades before Superior because I think we've talked about it.
Okay, because there's a
I bought those and haven't read
There's
them.
a point where Peter Parker and Dr. Octavius switch minds.
That's Superior.
That's Superior.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the end. That's the end of Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man stopped when that swapped. And then it became Superior Spider-Man, and now it's back to Amazing Spider-Man. The spoiler alert, I guess? I don't know. Obviously, it was going to end at some point.
Spoiler, he's amazing.
Yes, so he's back to being amazing. And so, yeah, I would hook on there and just keep on a trucking, because
I guess I'll just I'll just read what I have.
If that's what you already have, that's great.
I have the books. It's 5 or 6 books, and it's like, it's a lot. My kids have read them, and I haven't. But I miss reading Spider-Man. But I was reading 1960s Spider-Man, and it started to feel like homework after a while. And I really like, of all the Marvel I've read, Spider-Man has probably been my favorite stuff.
If you just want like a quick in and out story, Spider-Man Blue, I would say, is fairly comparable to like Earth 1 Batman. It's just like, here's a book, and it's just it. I mean, I guess Earth 1 Batman is meant to be a few more books, but this is just like, here's one story. It's really good art. I forget who does it. It's like Jeff Loeb and somebody else, but they do a bunch of books. Like they did, I also read Captain America White. They do Daredevil Yellow and maybe Hulk White. But that's like a good one shot.
I did read the Bendis Miles Morales run.
Yeah, it's Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb.
I really like that.
And it's got an epic cover.
Speaking of Jeff Loeb, Spider-Man Blue, yo.
Isn't that what I just said, or did I say Spider-Man Black?
Oh, I don't know.
You said blue.
Okay.
You said blue.
Perfect.
That's literally what I was talking about.
This is what I was looking for.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, that's like, it's in the same realm of like, this is kind of a one shot. It's all by itself. It's good, you know?
And then I also love Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man is great. That came out when I was like early teen, maybe not even quite a teenager, and it was like I had number 1 through whatever they ended up at, because it lasted quite a while, but I love that. I love Ultimate Spider-Man.
Did either of you guys read the J.J. Abrams arc? The like really recent one?
Was that in the video game universe, or am I mixing?
I don't know. I think it was its own universe thing, and it was like J.J. Abrams and his son wrote the book together. And I got number 1 and then forgot to add it to my pull list, so it fell off my radar for like 2 or 3 issues, and then I didn't continue with it. Now I figure I'll just wait for the trade, but I've heard online buzz not great, but I didn't know if either of you read it.
Chip Zdarsky too. I think he writes that Spider-Man, which he's great.
Spider-Man.
I love
Yeah, it's Chip Zdarsky. Yeah, Spider-Man Life Story, fantastic. Yes, it's amazing. I guess I'm apparently gonna once again. My not looking at the internet betrays me because I am currently up on ASM and I don't hate it. It's definitely not my favorite arc, and I'm not like, man, this is a hot time to get into Amazing Spider-Man. Like, let's get in now. Like, get into this current arc. But I don't know. I enjoy it. It's fine. It's good. Amazing Spider-Man's always up and down. It's always a roller coaster ride. And right now it's a little bit on a dip, but I don't know. It's fine. It's good. It's comics.
The one that I was reading a while was, what was it? Like the Peter Parker one?
I don't know.
Maybe Spectacular. Maybe that's what it was, but it was called Peter Parker. And there's like issue 5. He has this interview with J. Jonah Jameson, and it's pretty like Spider-Man actually talks to J. Jonah Jameson, which is hilarious.
That's cool. I'm gonna go pee.
You're gonna go pee? You go pee, and then we'll do the
fan art
for my kids.
Perfect.
All right, we're gonna leave Nick to run the show.
You're both gonna leave? They do this. They did this last time,
pants.
And then they did. Oh, we're showing pants.
Pants.
Wait, I'm gonna fall. I'm wearing sweatpants.
Look at that. Those are pants. Oh, there's his pants. Inadvertently, pants. Yeah, pants dance with Batman. Aw, pants dance. Yeah, I guess I didn't mean to leave you alone.
No, it's fine. You can go. I'll do like far away shots of the kids' art, and it's like a tease.
Ooh, that sounds bad. Okay. We're
teasing you with kids' art.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not coming back.
So yeah, now it's just me. I run the Twitter, so if you have any questions or anything that you want to ask, well, apparently Todd and Cole just leave and go to the bathroom, then now is the time to ask. P counter number 1. Just so we're clear, I'm kind of hoping to not go very long. We were hoping to start doing live shows once a week on Thursday night, and then the next week Friday night, and then the next week Thursday night, and so on. And we were hoping to cut them closer to an hour because at least myself, I have to work the next day. And so definitely not, and 4-hour streams are just ridiculous. Nobody's going to watch a 4-hour stream. If you do, then that's great. Welcome. But yeah, it's a long time. So hoping to cut it back, but that's about what we're planning on doing. Give me a good Hellblazer recommendation. I don't have any Hellblazer. Is that Constantine?
Yep. So yeah, it is.
Yes!
I kind of like the new Justice League Dark. It's going to take a few issues before Constantine becomes part of the team. But I like that. It's a slow start. It is Tinian or Tynan, however you say his name.
Tiny Onion.
I know that Todd will definitely have some when he gets back because he does like Constantine the most. I haven't read too much. He's mostly like a side character.
I don't hate him at all, but it's all the Magic characters for me have been kind of back burner secondary stuff. It just hasn't been my thing. I started reading Justice League Dark, and I was like, I didn't hate it, but it was just I needed the time to devote to other things, so I just haven't read it. I am excited about J.J. Abrams apparently doing Justice League Dark TV show for HBO.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That will be good, I hope.
I really like J.J. Abrams. I know he got a lot of shit with Star Wars and stuff, but I've always liked a lot of his stuff.
This was fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think more Hellblazer stuff. I know that Simon Spurrier, I think, is doing a Hellblazer Black Label, which will probably be good.
I'll take that if it's the big format books. I'll check it out for sure. Reminder, while we still wait for Todd to go to the bathroom, that if you have not commented a number 1 through 1,000, Cole is giving out a Loot Crate reprint of Action Comics number 1. And you just have to leave a comment 1 through 1,000, and we'll do a random generator pick before we sign off.
It is Cosmic Ghost Rider, I think is what you're looking for, Kane Paul. I don't know if I read the Cosmic Ghost Rider series, but I did read the Kate's Thanos run, which has that, and that's really good. I know Kate's is kind of the golden boy at Marvel right now. Him and Al Ewing, I think that's how you would say his name. He's writing Immortal Hulk, but those are the guys they're kind of
I got
giving.
that pulled out too.
Oh, nice.
I got that pulled out. I need to reread it.
Mine's also close to me. Yeah, mine doesn't have a back because I left mine at Todd's in case he wants to put it up.
That's so cool. I was talking to someone on Facebook today who is a tattoo artist from Germany. I'd name drop, but I don't remember. Yeah. But this is Source Point.
Eventually, we'll have that on our YouTube channel.
We talked about it earlier. Yeah, this is a preview. There's some. It's a like tattoo artist art, and it's. That's good.
He's actually getting an apprenticeship right now at a tattoo shop. So
it's like I struggle with poetic stuff a lot, which this is all poetic, but it's still just a beautiful and just a good read.
Todd,
there's
on the spot, best Hellraiser recommendation for Lost in Comics.
Now,
like Constantine Hellraiser?
Yeah, Hellblazer. Sorry, did I say Hellraiser?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
I mumble.
Oh my god. Oh, it's all amazing. I fucking love Hellblazer.
He just did ask about a good recommendation. I said the current run of Justice League Dark is starting to include him, but you got to read like 10 issues.
No, read New 52, Justice League Dark.
Okay.
That's
read New 52 everything.
It was really good, man. It was really good.
And then Rebirth everything.
Do I have it under Constantine or John Constantine?
Oh, well, it's probably Hellblazer is some of what they call him, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I do really like the. There we go. This is awesome.
Oh, the Sandman Constantine. Oh yeah, and that Cy Spurrier one that we were talking about is also supposed to take place. I thought in the who wrote that?
Spurrier.
Oh, so that came out like last week or the last week of comics, right?
Yeah, like I mean.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to buy that. I was actually talking about how Simon Spurrier had made one. So
well, they're on issue 5.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. There's 5.
Huh.
I
thought Nick posted something about that, like where it was coming out soon. Maybe I just.
I'm not on Constantine stuff, so
It's great. Good jumping off
Yeah.
point. Start there. It's awesome. And then, like, if that hooks you with doing something current that's happening so you can kind of get into it, jump back. Because, like, I love all Hellblazer. Just Blazer. Just all of it. But Justice League Dark New 52 is excellent. Deadman, Constantine. Oh, my God. I love those guys. So, fan art?
Yep, and then afterwards we can do the.
Hold up. Oh, I was gonna. Why? Why you
Oh,
gotta...
he's got the pulled ones, so he can just pull them up on the screen, the shared screen. You could
Yeah.
probably make it actually the full screen too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are, I'll have to watch. So this is my daughter Roxy's fan art. She's 7.
Oh, are you seeing it?
I can see it.
Yeah,
I got Elmo, Spider-Man.
It's not on
Jarro.
my screen. They're just seeing my desktop.
No, I don't
No,
know.
we. Oh, yeah, you're sure. Maybe you can share just the picture, maybe.
Uh-oh. How do I
see
get...
just a picture. Now it's the desktop.
Oh,
I could
dear
also
God.
just tweet them out if I need to, if people really care and see. I did mention at dinner tonight that maybe someone might want a commission.
Here.
So if you have a request, it would be best to send it on Twitter to Comic Burrito for which character you'd like, and one of my children might be able to.
I don't
Go
care
comment.
about my face being here, so... Oh, that's over the chat box. 1 second. Chat box. Go away. All right. So...
Well, there it is, just floating now
Yeah.
over your face.
Yes.
You can put it in between us.
I don't see it live though. Is the
Yeah.
problem?
Well,
But
you know,
what-
we're on Roxy's, so.
What I see now on the replay is Roxy's, and you got Elmo,
Yep.
Spider-Man, Jarro, Bubbles,
Yeah, Bubbles.
Kite Man, and it's a Pokemon.
Oddish?
No, Quake. Oh no,
I don't know.
it's like a big blue guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Wobbles or Waffet.
No, it's like cute Quagmire. Quagshire.
Elmo was recommended by my daughter, but also endorsed by Tom King. So I'm.
The Elmo was so Tom King. I know you're watching.
Yeah. He said, I also like Elmo.
This I'm thinking about adding like the rainy window over here, and sending it to him. I'm just saying, if Tom King wants to do a sad Elmo book where like Elmo kills a bunch of other people,
Awesome.
I'll pull it. I'll
It's-
pull it right now.
It's Quagsire,
There it is.
I think.
Quagsire.
Or Quaxer.
All right.
I don't know how to say it, but.
All right.
But it's good, right? For like 7 years old.
Yeah. I'm-
All right, so
You know?
next
So-
one. Oh yeah.
Next one's
Kite Man top left.
that one.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
So that is Caleb.
It's on our screen. It'll be on the screen.
Caleb is
You can-
11. Yep.
You
You got Kite Man. And then this was his idea of Joker mixed with Pennywise.
Perfect.
Because I told him, I was trying to explain to him that fan art would be like your own take. Like it's not like a tracing or your depiction of someone else's. It's your like how you would draw the Joker.
Nice.
And then he had Batman, Jarro, Bubbles, and Hong Kong Phooey. They both.
Hong Kong
I don't think-
Phooey.
I don't think any of them had seen Hong Kong Phooey, but whoever suggested that on Twitter got them to like look it up and stuff. And a lot of my kids really liked that, so that was definitely a good one.
Amazing. All right, and then now we've got a Freakazoid.
That one there.
That one. Yep. So that's up.
This one, I believe, is Micah's. He's 13. and you got a Freakazoid, Spider-Man, and that's Quagsire.
Quagshire, I think is how you say it.
It's on
It's
their screen.
Quagshire,
It's on
but
their
this is the full evolution.
Oh, I don't know what that one is then.
Yeah,
That's not
this
in
is-
Pokemon
this is-
Go, so I can't look that up for you.
Yeah, no, this is like because he's the oldest, so this is the the badass fully evolved version.
Nick, it's on the screen.
And then he's got Jaro, Captain America, Kite Man.
It's on the screen.
I know, but I'm still just showing it because it's easy for me.
Well,
It's just two guys. I was like weirdly stopped in a weird face in the like rewatch that I'm watching. And it was just kind of funny to see. Like I'm just like,
It's everybody.
I appreciate the Freakazoid quite a bit.
The
well,
Freakazoid.
I think it was for Nat, who actually isn't here, which seems kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she was going to be here when we
Yeah.
mentioned fans.
Hey.
What the heck?
I even tweeted
What the
back
hell?
at her during the show.
Well, I'm gonna have to scan that in and like tweet it to her,
There you go.
make her feel real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
It was good.
and
That,
then-
that was another one that they were like, who's Freakazoid? And it was like, well, children, gather around. And I pulled out YouTube
and just showed him.
and just showed them. And it was good.
Classic storytelling, modern days. And then is that the last one?
The last one would be Levi, right?
That's one of your kids' names, yeah.
Yep.
That's one of the kids' names, and I don't think it's one we Roxy Levi. Yeah, this is Levi's. I know my children. He's
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got Quags,
He's 10.
Samire, the Pokemon. They like
Yeah.
Pokemon a lot, so that he did the
Cool.
Pokemon. Raphael, he likes Raphael.
Raphael.
I have
Raphael, that's
tried
fine.
so hard to be a good father. He
You
still
failed.
likes.
You
He
failed.
still likes Raph. That's still his favorite. He's like the red one, and I'm like,
He's the second best one of all of them.
Who's your favorite?
Is he?
Michelangelo?
Donatello.
Donatello. But Michelangelo
He's-
exists. But Michelangelo is a turtle. So how do you want... but Michelangelo.
Exactly.
Everyone else wanted Michelangelo, so I was like, oh, I'll just pick the other ones.
Michelangelo.
'Cause he's
And they're
the
not
best.
Leonardo, because he's obviously the worst.
That's
Wait, who's the
rough.
worst?
He said
Leonardo.
Leonardo. That's rough, man. He's like my second favorite.
He's my third favorite.
He's my fourth favorite. How dare you say he's the worst?
How dare you? How dare you pick him over Casey?
I mean,
Jones?
actually, he might be my fifth favorite if I ever get to read Jenica.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Yenica.
Anyways, we got
I don't like
Jenica.
Leo.
Captain America.
Poor Leonardo gets no love. Thank you. Also, I do. like- so
I like that Jaro a lot.
that's a good Jaro.
That's an awesome Jaro.
Who's the bottom left?
That one?
No.
Aquaman.
Other way.
Oh, Freakazoid.
Oh, that's Freakazoid? Nice.
Yeah, that.
I
one's
only
not
know
good.
because of the F exclamation point.
Oh,
I was like-
that's what that is. Okay.
When we were
Yeah.
warming up and I was talking, I was like, I have no idea who that is. Oh, look.
So-
So both Sam King and Grabs both agree that Donatello is the best. So, fuck you.
But
Three
but
people
for
can be
real,
wrong.
If you want a commission for my children, we are counting it as like art room for their summer school COVID stuff. This took them like 5 hours each to do, and so that was art class. So if you would like a commission mailed to you or something, just send me a message on Twitter of which character you'd like, and my kid will draw you something, and we'll try to get
Comic
it
burrito mailbag.
mailbag. It's
Poser
gonna
wants
be
a name.
folded. It's gonna be folded and sent for the lowest price possible.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Hey, the
unless it's-
USPS needs our support right now. Get those forever stamps, people.
Rubber stamps.
Also, yeah, you should. Comic book poser said he wants a Namor.
Yeah, get a Namor. There you go. You got your list going. Namor.
If you have your daughter's bigger Elmo, she can just color that one in and send it to my daughter.
That's
Or
a great
eventually-
info, man.
Or eventually I'll just pick it up. All right, so do we want to do? I think we have 7 people that were here that gave a number. So I don't know if anyone else is out there.
If you're watching right now and you have not picked a number between 1 and 1,000, you need to do it like now before 10:30 p.m. Right? That's 5 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we got a booster gold request.
A booster gold. That's from Grabs.
A booster gold commission?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be great. I don't think they know who Booster Gold is.
Does he want a blue beetle along with it, doing some bros before heroes? Just saying.
Oh crap! How do we do this? Crap! I gotta look at the
To
screen.
your right.
Remo, seriously though,
Yeah.
send me a direct message on Twitter.
our arms
Comic
have melted.
Burrito.
There we go.
Bros before heroes.
What are we doing with our arms?
We
doing
were bros before heroes. We're the
Mm.
bros. You're the hero. apparently.
You suck.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
elbows. Yeah, elbows.
I guess I have to be. I'm probably Blue Beetle because I'm wearing the Roman Reigns
Damn.
shirt.
Oh yeah, no, I'm for sure booster gold. For
So, yeah,
sure.
no, at
For sure.
the Comic Burrito. If you're all on Twitter, everyone that's watching. but
Uh oh,
send-
Grab's got
Grabs.
25.
25.
of who you'd like, and I might have to like buy stamps or something, but we'll get them sent out to you.
Hey,
I
Grabs.
could just leave them in my mailbox and you can pick them up because I have a ton of Forever stamps.
There you
Also,
Grabs.
We'll
Grab.
figure it out.
Grabs.
I originally wrote you down as 101 because you wrote that number down.
He didn't. That wasn't for a guess.
I know,
Grabs,
but
I
I
will
wrote
say
it.
maybe pick a different number, just because maybe you weren't here. Sam King has 32.
At least pick one. Well, he
yeah,
could,
no, he would still get one.
Yeah.
But just letting you know.
Yeah, it's not Price is Right. It's just closest.
Yes.
are we
yeah.
doing closest without going over though?
No, it's just closest.
No,
This
just closest because there's like 4 people here, so it's
The
fine.
price is wrong, Cole. The price is
The
wrong.
price is wrong.
Well, apparently Kane Paul lived in Roman Reigns' hometown. I don't know what that is, but I assume
Oh.
it's Awesome Town or the Dog Pound, so Cleveland. Where's Roman Reigns from? You have any idea, Todd?
Pensacola.
That sounds real.
Oh shit! It is.
He is. He is from
Pensacola.
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew he was from Florida, and I'm pretty sure it's Pensacola. Oh, he's saying I'm good. He's sticking with that 25. All right, as long as it's an informed decision.
I just botched that tweet.
I hope it's 24 now, just for you, Grabs. I hope it's like, no, I'm steadfast. I can't do much with my screens. If somebody wants to put up a number generate. Oh wait, no.
Oh, I've got one. I'll do the number
Oh,
generator.
you got it. Cool.
Yeah,
perfect.
I've already got one up and it's ready to
Is
go.
everyone all
I'm just
set
waiting.
from 1
Well,
to
we're just
1,000?
waiting. Nick said till 10:30, so.
Okay.
You
We
got
got
two
two.
more
I just put a
minutes.
tweet out just in case someone wanted to join us last minute. I just sent a tweet out that you got 2 minutes, 1 through 1,000. Cole's gonna go to the bathroom.
No, I'm just gonna pick up this. I've been cleaning my office and I set a bunch of things here.
So he's
So
cleaning
I-
up his office while he waits.
Well, no, I thought it would be funny.
At
These
least
are
he's
like
productive.
Yeah.
my random C2E2 pin collections. So I have this Avengers one.
That's a pin.
I got this. This will be funny. It's Darth Vader and it says Star Trek.
Nice.
This is, since we were talking about metal earlier, this is, I don't know which one this is supposed to be.
I can't really see it.
Is that Arrow? No,
I don't know.
I can't.
This is the Flash.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the red.
This
death
is Wonder
of-
Woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is just a straight Wonder Woman one.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
This
straight
is
Wonder
the
Woman.
drowned Aquaman.
Lamest.
The lamest.
Here's a Vertigo one. Also Han Solo Star Trek. And Tom King hat.
Road Dog.
Nice.
Oh, you
Tom-
didn't know?
Yo,
A lot
Raz,
of
better
people-
call
I really
somebody!
want-
He
I
was
really
always
want
my
that
favorite as a
DC
kid.
Road
hat.
Dog's the best. I love Road Dog. All right, welcome to Comic Burrito, a wrestling podcast. My name's Todd.
No,
I'm
it
Cole.
isn't. Wait a minute. Wait, what's going on?
Man, WWE sure is publicly shitty nowadays, isn't it? Yeah.
So,
Oh,
all right,
Cole
you
has
can see my
started screen
now,
sharing.
right?
Holy shit.
So,
I
I'm
just took
randomly
over. That's our
generating.
whole thing. Are you doing it now? Because you just
Yeah, I
did it
just
twice.
did it.
You just did it twice.
No, it was
Controversy.
just at where it was at.
Oh, okay.
So, I would guess this looks like Mark is the
It's
winner.
Mark Knapp 68.
Or are we doing closest? Because if we're doing closest without going over, I don't know. If we
No, it's
specific-
not. It's not
No,
Price is Right.
Closest number.
Then I think it's Lost in comics.
If you are
Oh, yeah.
So right now,
Wait.
if you are 769, you win.
All right, stop sharing your screen.
Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know how to stop doing that actually.
Top of your screen. It says
Oh,
stop
yeah.
sharing.
Move.
Yeah, I would say Lost in Comics, it's 90.
So yeah, actually, Chris, I think it's your due
They're
diligence
92 off.
to give this to Oscar and tell him that you got him his Grail, because he said he wanted an Action Comics #1 when you guys were talking Grails.
And it's
Reprint.
a
On your
first
Reprint.
print, right?
Reprint.
He didn't
Reprint.
specify
Reprint.
what he wanted.
But
Reprint.
it is. It's a first
Reprint.
print
Oh, yeah.
of Action Comics #1. It's a first
Everyone
Reprint.
knows that we're not giving
Reprint.
away
print.
an
Reprint.
actual Action Comics #1.
Reprint. Reprint.
Yeah.
Reprint. It's a reprint. I'm our legal division, which is a sorry state of our affairs, but
I
it's
don't
a
like
reprint.
I don't like what you're doing right now.
What do you mean?
It's very loud.
Yeah, no shit, because you guys are being dumb. Because I'm working with idiots.
It's
Well,
fair.
welcome.
It's fair.
All right, yeah, because otherwise it's 120. It's 127 versus 92 difference. That's mental
Well,
math.
92 is less.
Mental math. So Lost in Comics, you are a winner. Congratulations! Ding 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 ding. I don't have any sound effect. Womp womp womp. You're
Bum, bum,
entitled.
bum, bum,
you-
bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, you won a reprint of Action Comics #1.
This is it.
You did it.
Yeah,
it's a
if you
Luke first
I'm
printing.
gonna be completely
Yes.
honest with you. I'm not spending my time going to the post office, so it's probably gonna take
It'll take time.
some
Once
time to
things
get
are-
to you. So I hope that that's not gonna hurt your feelings, but
It's free.
it is free. So
Good job. Are they still here?
they might have dropped.
I have
Didn't
8
say
people
goodbye,
watching now.
but he was kind of in and out. It seemed, but
He said, "Come on, King, watch this video." So he was here during the fan art. So
Yeah.
he might still be around. Maybe he's peeing.
yeah.
We can tweet at him.
I remember when I added him on Twitter, we were talking back and forth, and he just said, "The only thing that's hard for me is when you guys make your Twitter live feeds longer than an hour. It's hard for me to watch the full thing."
That's
We're
fair.
at an hour now.
We're at
But
an
I
hour-
like doing
hour
a
24.
little bit.
Yeah.
Hour 24. I like doing a little bit more because like I don't expect people to start at the beginning and
No,
go
just
the whole
pop in.
way.
Yeah.
Pop in and out as you need.
Nick
You know,
doesn't expect
whatever.
anyone to go the full way ever.
Never,
Yeah.
never. It should never be expected from anyone.
In
Agreed.
any situation
Me.
ever.
Especially me. Proud of you, bud.
The thing is,
Glad we
never
got
mind.
over that.
I mean, Nick really is only worried about himself getting to
I
the
mean-
end,
I
and then
mean,
whoever
you-
else is
I
there
mean,
is
you-
fine.
not me.
Yeah, totally.
I had a weird
No,
stutter
that'd be
step there.
crazy. So what are you, Todd? What do you have like on deck for the next week?
More nail biter and maybe
Nail
Sentient.
biter for sure.
I thought you were done.
No, I'm still going through it.
Where ish are you?
Like 15, something like that.
You are halfway.
Yeah, I'm halfway. So
Okay,
I got that.
I thought you were done for some reason.
I have been meaning to go. This is on my to-do list.
I love. Who is
Wonder
that?
Twins?
Mark Russell.
Yeah.
I loved his Flintstones. I like Snagglepuss. He writes some like weird characters. I have that first issue. I never read it.
And then the other thing that I've been wanting to go through
Is Broken Gargoyles.
Yeah. Oh, and then finish The Woods.
Yeah, I thought you were done with the Woods.
Why do you keep thinking I'm done with stuff? I'm
I
like,
don't know.
I'm like-
because it's been so long.
it hasn't. Okay.
He's too busy playing video games. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Also, I finished East of
how
West.
far are you on the Woods?
You're
Yeah.
so close to finishing East of West, and you haven't.
It's the thing that's weird about you with comics is like you read East of West in 2 days.
2 days.
And that's crazy to me. That is
Yeah.
insane. But also sometimes you just don't read comic books for like
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah, I go in spurts.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how my life is, man.
I don't know. I thought you were done with the Woods for like the last. I thought the last time we like saw each other, you were done with the Woods.
That is incorrect.
So
I am.
We
so
talked about it
glad.
in the last
I
live
am
stream that
so
I was like
glad
halfway.
That I have not said anything because I could have ruined like our friendship.
well, comic book poser, I'm glad we can be your adult conversation starters.
Aw.
Don't
Adult-
put
that on
adult
your
conversations
resume.
these days.
Sam, I'm
I
pretty
get
sure
that.
Nick reads almost all the DC Black Label books.
So does
I
Todd.
read
Almost.
most of them.
So does Todd. I read all of them.
The only
So Sam, the only Black Label book that I have not read was
that's the best.
I read that one. It's not the best,
It's not. That is incorrect.
What is
but
the
I
best?
have not read the Joker Harley. It's
John
gonna be like
Murphy's?
a knife murder.
Criminal Sanity.
Criminal. Yeah, that one I have not read any of.
I don't like
Everything
it. I can't
else
get
I have
into it.
read except for what is it, Last God?
Oh
like-
yeah.
Like a regular size book. All of the extra size books, I've read everything except Joker, Harley, Criminal, Insanity.
But this is a good Harley book.
Harleen is amazing.
That's great. I love Harleen.
Amazing. Go buy that book. Well, you can't, but if you can order it somewhere, order it. Make sure they all sell out because the author said that he had three parts planned. And like it's like if the first part sells enough, they'll do the second and then they'll do the third. So go buy
Flashpoint.
that. It's
Ooh.
so good.
Flashpoint, poser. Flashpoint.
I would say Flashpoint. The only thing is it depends on how quick you want to do it. Because Red Sun's going to be quick. Red Sun's 352, 3 big boy issues.
I'd say Doomsday.
Ooh.
Superman,
Flash-
like,
First,
Like, that's
Flashpoint
like-
is fine. Flashpoint is fine, but
no,
it's
he's saying
better than-
Doomsday
Doomsday
Hunter.
Hunter, man.
He's talking about some
Not-
weird
not
Superman
Clock.
story.
Not Clock. Not Clock.
Superman Superman Doomsday Hunter. Oh, that 3-part.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's
though.
not bad, but
That- I-
Flashpoint is better.
Is
I
that like
actually-
Death of
no,
Superman
That
stuff?
Superman arc I actually own, and it's not that bad.
I just said it's good, but I'm saying Flashpoint is better. Yeah, it
Would
is.
you think-
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. If you want to read Superman, considering you
fine.
had 2 Superman books in there, I might personally say the best Superman arc I've read,
Death of
which
Superman.
is very small. Oh no, All-Star Superman.
Oh, that's good too.
I'm just like, give me
on
Grant
that Flashpoint.
Morrison. I'll take it 100%. But also,
Oh my!
since we're talking Death of Superman, remember when I was asking you if
Last
you had
God,
any,
yeah.
like graded comics? Do you see this one right here?
Yeah.
First Doomsday.
Yeah,
One
man.
of the few ones I got.
Don,
I found it.
Don kept trying to get me to get Last God Black Label.
I
Yeah.
heard some pretty actual good reviews from
Yeah.
people who thought it would be terrible.
No, I've heard only good things, but it was another one of those where it was like I just can't add more books. Like
The hard thing with the black labels is that they're a little bit pricier.
Yeah. What is that?
Earth One Superman.
I haven't read that yet.
It's fantastic. It's so.
How
good.
are we?
It probably is with Earth
How are
One.
you feeling on time?
What?
What are we thinking on time?
129.59. 130.
Is there a bad Earth One?
Well, I'm gonna take a pee break then. So
No.
I'm
We're gonna
beat
wrap
Todd
it.
for
We're gonna
once.
wrap this
Okay.
up. We're gonna wrap this burrito.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming.
We're gonna wrap it right now.
It's 10:40. We're at an hour and a half. While we were talking about Spider-Man, a spider found its way into my wife's clothes, and she freaked out real hard, and she got naked and screaming. And while we were talking about Spider-Man like an idiot,
Yeah.
She got superpowers?
no, she just got frightened.
Damn.
I know it's lame, but I think it's time to wrap it up, and so we can keep doing this every week. So next week it'll be Friday that we'll be doing this. Next week Friday. Please come back. Thank you all for being here with us. Very much appreciated. Congratulations.
Lost in Comics.
Lost in Comics. You're not here, but we'll get in touch.
Yeah.
With that reprint of Action Comics #1. So thanks for getting wrapped up with us. Oh my God.
That's me wrapping.
I'm Todd.
I'm Cole.
Yep. Yeah, you can.
He's Nick.
You can do it, buddy. He's lagging again. Oh man! Except he's not
I'm
in
not,
crappy
though.
quality.
I'm not.
I know, because your quality wasn't terrible.
Was it? Damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.